Gene Deal wasn't the only one calling out Diddy for allegedly abusing Kim Porter. Others, even those not close to her, have spoken up. One of them was Dawn Richard. In her testimony, Dawn, who was part of making the band 3, shared a disturbing account. On one occasion, around 2005, during the first season of making the band 3, I saw Kim Porter leaving Diddy's recording studio in tears. She had visible facial injuries, including a lacerated lip. Witnessing that made me realize Mr. Combs was capable of violence against women. It made me fear that he could harm me too. Let's be real, unless Kim and Diddy were having some freaky encounter in a public studio in front of multiple people, it's pretty clear what happened. And as Al B. Shaw is now pointing out, Dawn Richard saw the abuse. Quincy definitely did too. This may have been the breaking point for Al B. Shaw, who was always fiercely protected Kim's memory. His love for Kim ran deep, not just as a co-parent, but as someone he called his real wife. In a past interview, he said, "Every time I post something, I forget I'm a grandfather now. I'm not trying to be popular or get likes. I once referred to Kim as my ex-wife, and people didn't know we had actually been married because we kept it private. But I still give her tributes from time to time, so it's not hard to understand why he's going so hard for justice." From his perspective, Diddy not only stole Kim from him, but also allegedly mistreated her and may have even had a role in her untimely death. Now, with Quincy appearing to stand by Diddy, Al B. Shaw is done staying silent. And honestly, fans have been calling out Quincy for a while now over what they see as a weird obsession with Diddy, given all the serious allegations that have surfaced. Many expected Quincy to back off, but instead, he's been one of Diddy's loudest supporters. Let's not forget, Quincy is not Diddy's biological child. He was Kim Porter's son from her relationship with Al B. Shaw. Diddy came into Quincy's life when he was a teen, but Kim and Diddy broke up when Quincy was just 16. That was 18 years ago. Despite that, Quincy has remained incredibly loyal to Diddy, and fans think it's gone too far, especially when he starts defending Diddy's behavior and allegedly victim-blaming his own mother. Quincy hasn't just been quiet or neutral, he's reportedly been showing up to court to support Diddy, but according to Al B. Shaw, it gets worse. He claims Quincy hasn't only lied to protect Diddy, he's also pressured his siblings to lie as well. You might remember that public statement Diddy's kids released. It read, "We've seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents' relationship, as well as our mum's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mum wrote a book are completely false. She did not, and anyone saying they have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves." Now, fans believe Quincy may have played a big role in orchestrating that statement, especially if what Al B. Shaw says is true, that Quincy encouraged the kids to deny abuse, deny the existence of Kim's rumored tell-all manuscript, and help clean up Diddy's image. And if that's the case, Quincy isn't just standing by Diddy, he's actively helping him bury the truth. And that, for Al B. Shaw, seems to be unforgivable. 3. Y'all, it looks like Al B. Shaw is officially done protecting Quincy because he just exposed his own son for allegedly lying to protect Diddy from the feds. Word on the street is that Quincy's involvement in this whole mess runs deeper than we thought, and he might be facing serious legal trouble. What's even crazier, I'll be sure isn't the only one calling him out. Fans have long noticed Quincy's strange loyalty to Diddy, but nobody expected it to go this deep. There are some bold allegations flying around right now, and I'll be sure isn't backing down. He seems done protecting Quincy and appears ready to take him down with Diddy if that's what it takes. But what exactly did Quincy do to set his father off like this, and what kind of receipts did Al B. Sure bring to back up his claims? Let's break it down. As shocking as it is to see a father turn on his own son, it's not entirely surprising if you've been following their relationship. Al B. Sure has made several public attempts over the years to reconnect with Quincy and build a bond, even after Diddy started getting exposed. Al B. Sure kept reaching out, like in that emotional post where he said, "The door is wide open. You're safe here, son. I love you, Pupsia, biological." But Quincy didn't respond, and apparently Al B. Sure's patience has finally run out. In recent months, he's made it clear that his top priority is getting justice for Kim Porter. And if Quincy stands in the way of that, he's ready to expose him to dot. According to Al B. Sure, when the feds began investigating Diddy following Cassie's 2023 lawsuit, they questioned all 6 of Diddy's adult children, including Quincy. That's when things allegedly took a turn. Al B. Sure claims Quincy lied to federal investigators and even encouraged his siblings to do the same. What kind of lies are we talking about? Well, Quincy allegedly told the feds that Diddy never physically harmed his female partners, saying he would have known if something like that had happened. He also supposedly described Diddy as just being freaky and into BDSM, and claimed that any bruises women got were from consensual activities, not abuse. But here's where it gets really disturbing. Quincy allegedly tried to defend Diddy by saying his own mother, Kim Porter, also had BDSM sessions with Diddy. According to Al B. Sure, Quincy insisted he was old enough at the time to know what was happening between them, even after their breakup. Now, let's be real, it's already been reported multiple times that Diddy allegedly put hands on Kim. 2005 report claimed Kim ended up with a broken nose after an argument on Diddy's yacht in St. Tropez. A plastic surgeon was even flown in from Geneva to treat her. At the time, Kim claimed she injured herself by hitting her face on a table, but many close to her believed otherwise. Despite all that, Quincy allegedly tried to reframe it as consensual, sticking to the narrative that Diddy never intentionally hurt Kim. But according to Al B. Sure and several others like Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, that's just not true. Gene has publicly claimed Diddy treated Kim just like he did Cassie and others, regularly putting hands on her behind closed doors. So now, with all of this coming to light, Quincy's credibility is under serious scrutiny, and Al B. Sure is no longer willing to keep quiet. He's standing firm on one thing: justice for Kim Porter. No matter who gets exposed along the way, even if that includes his own son.